Hey everybody, we're back. Cambria Burbank, grand opening. Indy, Senior Vice President, Cambria Choice Hotels. How are you?
Good to see you, Craig.
Good seeing you. Thank you for being here and taking the time to join us. I think you got a home run here. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're 100% right.
I love this hotel. It's the design theme to it. You couldn't have gotten a better management team. 24/7 is great. They've got happy, upbeat people. Yep. They work hard. And you know what? I'm sure you guys were watching this team from the day they started coming in the door for getting ready for pre-opening. What was that journey like?
It was really a journey. I mean, we were in it with them. And so when you open a hotel in a place like Burbank, I think you have to be actively involved to make sure you're nestling into the local community.
Yeah.
That you're thinking about how to market this hotel, how to actually celebrate the local surroundings. And so with 24/7, there are less managers, there are friends, there are partners.
Right.
We were able to get through this with them.
I think that's the hallmark with you guys. You know, with what you've done with Cambria, you're partners, okay? It's not that here's an edict and this has to be followed. You sit down, listen, talk, figure it out, and do what's best for the hotel, what's best for the guests, what's best for your owner, management company, and yourself. So it's a melting. It is a partnership.
Craig, you hit the nail on the head. For us, we're not asking you to do something. We want to do it with you.
Yeah.
So here are our ideas. What are your ideas? How do we mold them? How do we adjust them? How do we fit them in? Our mantra is that we want to do something with you, not to hand over something to you.
Yeah, I like that. I think, see, that's what's exciting about watching you guys grow. Okay, everybody I've talked to, and I talk to all the brokers, I talk to all the lenders, the insurance carriers, various brands, you know, owners, management companies, and it's just like, no, you know, we came in, we sat down, we had a meeting, and we walked away with a new friend, and now we're building a relationship. And I think that's part of the key to your success, besides designing some really cool hotels that people want to be at.
Craig, you know this area well. Burbank is not an easy place to develop. And so when you look at some of our hotels, Lake Placid, Burbank, these are not places where there's a ton of new supply.
Yeah.
So we're not only continuing to grow, but we're going after markets that are not necessarily, low in complexity. So
You've got a lot of restrictions here. You got a outstanding airport that's easy to fly in and out of.
Yeah,
it's next door, so you got height restrictions. You know, we were doing a building. We were doing a little boutique hotel, and we were just up from a runway of an airport, and we had to have a crane that was FAA approved, and it took us a year to get that approval. And there's a very limited amount of crane operators that understand the flag systems and everything else that the operations people at the airport have to have. So it's just all those little nuances in certain areas that you go into. If it's the coastal commission, because you're on the beach or something like that. But you guys, your portfolio of these 74 hotels that are open, it's very diverse.
Very diverse.
It's not a cookie cutter hotel. And I think that's the thing that's really fascinating and exciting. You know you're going to get something that's great, okay? You're going to get great furniture. And I'm so thankful there's a regular desk in the room. Thank you. But the bed, everything in there is just so comfortable. And it's bright, it's airy, and you're relaxed when you get to your room. That's what I want in a room when I'm staying someplace.
You know, I'll point to you 4 openings that we had in the past year. Detroit, right in the middle of downtown.
Yeah.
Then we had Lake Placid, a place where there's very few new hotels coming. Burbank Airport and Austin. And each one of these spans resorts to downtown locations, to airport locations. And each hotel feels unique onto its own right. It is not the cookie cutter box that you see from place to place to place. But they're compelling in their own way, and they have their own identity, at the same time, it has that warmth and welcoming nature of Cambria.
I love it. Your partners, okay? You're providing key money. You're helping with introductions to lenders, management companies. What's that like? That's got to be not only a lot of work, but I would assume it's also exhilarating because now you're also getting, the feel of how this piece is coming into play and how they're going to help the overall project. Am I right on that?
Absolutely. I've been in hospitality a long time, but this is the one company where you get to really understand and know the owners, operators, sponsors, partners you're working with. So if they have a question, if they have some anxiety, they call you. If they have an idea, they call you. And so this ability to say, come on this journey with me, I just think it's fabulous. And you get to build a personal relationship with each person that's really taking a chance on trying to introduce something new into a community.
Wonderful. Indy, last question. What one thing do you want the audience to know about Cambria?
It's growing, and it's, we're really pushing on creativity.
I love it.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
No,
Thank
I
you for
appreciate
the
it.
invitation. It's a pleasure to be
Thank
here.
you for joining us.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.